What's up, YouTube? Ladies and gentlemen. Lights bother me for some reason. Hold on. So, I know I haven't made a video in a while, but I've been on... I went on home time. And home time was kind of long. It was like 5 days. 6 days. 6 days. So, and I was kind of bummed out about my home time because... There we go. I didn't know that I couldn't go that long being a company driver. That's what my fleet manager said. I told him, I was like, well, I've been out for 6 weeks. I thought you get a day for every week that you're out. And he said, yeah, but you can only take max 4 days at a time. I was like, oh, okay. But he gave me a pass. He let me go the whole 6 days. So that was cool with him. But I'm back. I'm in Idaho right now, Boise, Idaho. So I'm going to try and upload this video tonight. I don't think I'll be able to because for some reason at this TA in Boise, I don't have hardly any reception. So I actually just woke up from a little nap. My eyes are a little red from that, huh? But yeah, it's crazy out here with this whole virus thing. Loads are a lot longer than I'm used to them being. So I picked up this load this morning from the shop in Utah, Salt Lake City, and I'm taking it out to Washington. It's only like a 650 mile run. It's not that far at all. And then the load is like 2.5 days. It's not due until the 24th at 8 a.m. and it's the 22nd, so I figured I'd just take my time. So I only drove like 7 hours or 6 hours, something like that today, and I called them up, so they said I can't deliver early. So I was like, alright, well, I'm just gonna take my time to get there. I'm in no rush. So I got here at Boise at the TA super early, and then just took a little nap and try and play a little bit of video games on my tablet because I can't watch any kind of TV or anything, so that sucks. But when I was at home time, I actually ordered something before I went home, and I'm kind of glad I did. So I don't know about everybody else, but my most... Am I in the shop parking? I hope not. Oh well. My most annoying part of truck driving is my tandems. That is the most... I don't want to say it's difficult, but it's annoying because you gotta set your brake, right? Your trailer brake. And you gotta walk back there. You gotta hit the release pin, and then you gotta either move forward or backwards. And if you're going to a dock and they want the tandems all the way back, now that's easy. That's no big deal. You know what I mean? You just set your trailer brake, hit the tandem release, and then you just drive all the way forward. So that's not a big deal. But when you're trying to find a specific hole that you need to be in, now that sometimes can be a pain in the butt. So don't make fun of me, but I got this thing. I don't know, can you guys see it? The Magna Stop, is that what it's called? Yeah, it's a Magna Stop. And it's can you see that? Yeah. That goes inside the tandem holes. And it's got a magnet on it, and it's got a handle on it, and you just put it in there. And let's say you're sliding your tandems forward, right? And you want to be in the 7th hole. Or you just slide this thing in there, and you just put this end on that hole, like that, right? Let's say that's the 7th hole. I got you right there, huh? Gotcha. Put that on the 7th hole, like that, and you just slide back, boom, and it stops and it lands right on the hole. So all you got to do is hit your brake, pop your brake in, pop your brake back out, so that way the pins lock. Pull forward just a little bit to release that pressure, because it kind of like binds this up a little bit, and then you go back there and pop it off, and it gets it right on the hole. So I used it like 3 times today, and the only reason I had to go in and out of my truck to slide my tandem was because whoever loaded this load is crazy. I don't know how they loaded it. So this load was already preloaded, and it was at the yard, and it had a seal on it and everything, so I couldn't move it or anything, but or look in it. So this tandems were super far back, and I was like, oh my gosh, why are these tandems so far back? So before checking, which I should have done, but before checking, I just slid them to the 7th hole. I was like, all right, 90% of the loads are decent in the 7th hole. It's no big deal. And then, so I got my truck washed, and then I went into the outbound at Prime. I went to the scales, which also has the fuel area. So I got some fuel, and I was at 36,000 pounds on my trailer. 36,000 pounds, and I was in the 7th hole. I was like, holy smokes. So I was like, all right, I got to move it 5 holes. No big deal. So I moved it 5 holes. Wasn't enough. Moved it another 3 holes. Wasn't enough. Moved it another hole. So I'm like all the way in like the... What am I in? I think I'm in like the 15th hole or the 16th hole. And I'm good. I'm at like 33,000 pounds on my trailer axles, and 28,000 pounds on my drives. But yeah, I just thought it was insane. I was like, holy shoot. I've never been that far back. So I'm over here. I'm making these super wide turns. I almost ran over a sidewalk earlier today. I was like, oh, okay, I gotta go super far out, to make this turn. So I went super far out, and I was still barely far enough out. So I don't know who loaded this, but it's only 40,000 pounds. And I've had 40,000 pounds in the 6th hole going to California. So I don't know what the hell, or how the hell they loaded it. But they obviously put most of the weight in the back, and it's like juices, it's like pear juice and apple juice and stuff like that. But my goodness, I don't know, it's insane. But anyway, so yeah, this came in handy, because when I thought I only had to go 2 holes, I put this thing in there and I went 2 holes. I didn't have to get in and out to see where I was. And then when I thought that wasn't enough and I had to go another hole, just boom, put that in there. 1 hole, just 1 hole. Slid, stopped, good to go. So I'm not sponsored. This video is not sponsored. I had to buy this out of my own pocket. It was like $50. But I don't know. I think it's a good investment. There it is again, just so you guys see what it is. It's a Magna stop. I got it on whatchamacallit? Amazon. So that was cool. And then yeah, like I mentioned before, I got my truck washed because it was pretty dirty, and I was like, okay, well, I'm here at Prime, so I can get it washed real quick. And of course it rained. Is this winter ever gonna end? So I'm kind of bummed out that I got my truck washed, and now I don't want to say it's dirty, but it's got water all over it again. And I just, in Southern California, is all nice and beautiful. I get my truck washed at the Prime shop, and then I get onto the 15. As soon as I get on the 15 in Salt Lake City, it starts to rain. And then it went away. Truck dried up. It wasn't too bad. I was like, all right, cool. And then I just woke up from my nap out here in Idaho, Boise, Idaho, and it's raining out here. So Oh well. At least I got the dirt off of it for the most part. But anyways, that's my video for today, guys. Hope you guys like it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.